Well, good evening, everybody. This is WBKB Meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you're having a good evening so far. Once again, we saw another record fall in terms of our high temperatures today. Yes, another one. That's the third one that we saw in a matter of a week. We saw one Tuesday last week. We saw one on Friday. And now we saw again a fall in temperature today. We made it up to 63 degrees in our viewing area today. 63. Some inland areas got into the 70s once again. Yes, 7-0. Once again for the second time. Yes, that's not going to happen again tomorrow as we're going to see a cold front pass through the area. As you might have noticed, clouds are beginning to increase as we speak, and that's going to be ahead of the showers and thunderstorms that's going to bring in the cooler air into our area. So, yes, tonight we are going to have a couple of thunderstorms in the area. Again, a few flashes of lightning and thunder, some very heavy rain in some spots. If you're further south, downstate, you're going to see a marginal risk of severe weather, especially in places like Illinois, Indiana, downstate Michigan. They might see some hail and some gusty winds with this. Don't be surprised that will occur in our area as well. It's just we have a general thunderstorm risk for us. But after that, we're going to see cooler temperatures, but 40s for high. So that's pretty mild still for this time of year and above average, despite us going to be cooler. But this weekend, we could see a few snowflakes mixed in with some of the rain showers. I'll show you that as we go through the 7-day forecast. So high temperatures, as I just mentioned, Alpena made it up to 63. 63 degrees was the high temperature today at Alpena, breaking the old record of 55 that occurred back in the year 2000. Record low was negative 27 back in 1962. Sunrise at 7:04 a.m. Sunset is at 6:27 p.m. Keep in mind, this is also the final week of standard time zones because we're going to be back into the daylight saving time starting on our Sunday. So remember, on March the 10th, we got to set our clocks forward 1 hour. We lose an hour of day of sleep as you go through the night. Not only that, we saw high temperatures in of 60s today. Some areas of our viewing areas, like I just mentioned, made it to the 70s, and that was mild Atlanta and West Branch. Made it to 70 degrees today. 70 degrees today. That is almost 20 or 35 degrees above average. 63 was a high temperature in Alpena, 66 in Osceola and Honorway, 65 in Tawas. Harrisville and Roger City were the cool spots that they didn't get out of the 50s, but still impressively warm for this time of the year. And that's a major difference from what we saw 24 hours ago when we were much cooler. Again, with the clouds that kept our temperatures down yesterday to what I originally had forecast. I originally forecast about the upper 50s, lower 60s, but because of the clouds, we stayed in the 40s. So we made up for that today when we saw plenty of sunshine. And temperatures was certainly warmer than 24 hours ago. Now, Roger City was 15 degrees colder. So, yes, they're the only place that saw much cooler temperatures. Now, waking up tomorrow morning, we will see some showers and thunderstorms in the area. 37 degrees will be the temperature to start out the morning. But as we go through the afternoon hours, early afternoon hours, we will just see some rain showers, tapering off. 49 degrees, so not as warm, but still above average. And then we cool down to 38 as we go through the evening hours. So temperatures will hold steady as we go through the next 5 days into the 40s. As a matter of fact, we will begin to drop off just a little bit into the weekend with snow showers in the forecast. Winds are going to play a major role in this. Now, winds, as I always mention, when they come out of the south, that means we get warmer air that comes out of the Gulf Coast, the Gulf of Mexico. As it comes out of the north, which it will be in the next couple of days, well, our winds are going to be coming from Canada, bringing us cooler air into our area. So you see that here, the wind direction, north-northwest. That means cooler air is going to be coming to the area and getting us some cooler temperatures, and our winds are going to be sustained at 10 to 15 miles an hour at times. So be prepared for a possible wind chill too going forward into the next couple of days. So all this is associated with this cold front. Cold front going to come to bring us some showers and thunderstorms in the overnight hours. So if you are asleep, don't be surprised if you hear a few rumbles of thunder, a few flashes of lightning, and hear some very heavy rain hitting your roof tops. But other than that, after that moves out, we're going to be pretty much in the clear until we get to around this weekend where we can start seeing some more snow in the forecast. But you're going to still see some rain in forecast for your Monday night until your Tuesday morning, even a little bit until your Tuesday afternoon. And you see that here Tuesday night, and pretty much not going to see very much in the way of rain showers going forward until the next couple of days. So we are under a general thunderstorm risk for most of the northern parts of Michigan area. You notice this little slight part green right here, darker green, indicates there's some marginal risk of severe weather. 1 out of 5, so that means some isolated spots, short-lived severe thunderstorms could be passing through those areas. So again, like I just mentioned, those are for downstate Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio is going to see most of those type of storms. So tonight, we could be seeing some showers of thunderstorms. Again, most of the stronger ones are going to be to our south. Wouldn't be surprised if we see a strong possible thunderstorm in our area. Now, low temperatures are going to be around 34 in Rising City, 33 in Onaway, 37 in Alpena, 37 in Osceola, 38 in Tawas. Winds will be out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour, with gusts as high as 25 miles an hour. And again, with those winds, cold front comes through, our winds are going to turn around to the northwest tomorrow. And what we're going to see a shower, a couple thunderstorms, especially early in the day. And our winds, as you might know, are going to be out of the northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. Yes, 45 degrees for Rising City, 48 for Onaway, 47 in Alpena, 44 for Osceola, 44 in Tawas and Harrisville. So still above average for this time of the year. And we're going to see that here. 49 for Tuesday, 44 for Wednesday, 45 for Thursday. And then, well, we're going to start to cool off a little bit on our Saturday and Sunday, but temperatures are going to, for the most part, hold steady into the 40s and 30s for the next 5 to 10 days here. We don't see no major warm-up in the forecast here going forward, so expect temperatures to be roughly in this interval of lower to mid 40s and mid to upper 30s occurrence of high temperatures. Well, this has been WBKB meteorologist Ryan Crump. I hope you all have a good evening.